When it comes to the relationship between a player and its game, it is important to break down what exactly are the driving forces that bring player motivation, both on an objective and personal level. This is what I've been trying to understand as I look back on my time playing Overwatch, a hero shooter made by Activision Blizzard that, despite alluding to having a story, has you complete missions that you have to compete against other teams, and sometimes your own, to climb the ranked ladder for your own gain. But what happens when the original motivation for a game grows beyond your original intention? In this essay, I'll be walking through my relationship with Overwatch and how it evolved, examining it through the lens of Boston's psychological needs, Freud's wish fulfillment, and Maslow's hierarchy of needs. When referring to human behavior, Boston claims that the motivation to reach a goal is influenced not only by personal factors, but also situational factors. Overwatch forces you to adapt to understanding the playstyles and the fundamentals of team compositions in order to improve and develop as a competitive player. In the roles of damage, tank, and support, I needed to push myself to a level where I felt confident in my skills and minimize my weaknesses, to not only climb higher and higher while being flexible in the rank ladder, but also try to be recognized by both the game and by teammates. Boston refers to this as the need to achieve success, when he aligned it with the personal drive to avoiding failure, which can inhibit people's attempts to achieving their success. Here I thought my goal to success was limited only to my performance, which had a clear do and don't of way to grow and improve. However, it is only now do I understand how else it was pushing myself to grow. According to Pataki, our strong desires cause us to act or gain our wish, but limitations of the wish's acquisition will produce transformation in how we gain the wish, whether by self-deception or consoling beliefs or delusions. While Overwatch was a game in a traditional sense, I was faced with the issue that I was limited in how I could climb the ranked ladders. This is why my wish to improve expanded and evolved into desire to create and establish camaraderie when playing online. Barlock states that while in this online mode, the ease to remain anonymous reduces social distress and anxiety and helps to manage self-consciousness when the other party is away, and face-to-face interaction is not needed. As someone who struggled with anxiety and depression, the ease of online anonymity allowed for me to mask as someone who was confident, the facade slowly turning into reality as despite the nature of online shooters, I pushed through and accrued people more like me and generally more sociable. As Kowert theorized, individuals engage with these spaces for their ability to compensate for social difficulties and obtaining a sense of closeness, belonging, and security that satisfies attachment needs. Overwatch has granted myself a unique space that I could feel more at ease with my efforts as a gamer, and with that, began to develop in a way that I wouldn't have thought possible. As Levine words it, when the wish has brought about the representation of the conditions which would say it, the first step towards perceptual identity is achieved. Once I was able to find connections through the diverse nature of the internet, this gave me the opportunity to explore my own identity in a comfort that is not normally given to myself in the normal daily routine. Through these strangers and now called friends, we were able to confide in each other and build trust, to the point where it gave me the space to explore being comfortable expressing my own queer identity among my equals. Mazda aligns the goal to be simultaneously an end goal in itself, and also a step along the path to the transcendence of identity. When accruing video examples for this essay, I used the times that I've accidentally used the record feature on my 6+ years I've played my PS4, which has been a jarring experience to see not only how the game has changed over time, but also how I've changed as a person. But with change, sometimes it could be for better or for worse. Through the lack of care of the game, Activision Blizzard has pushed out people that cared for Overwatch for greener pastures, and in turn, they pushed away the only avenue I can connect with people online. While Overwatch does not have the same gravitas as it used to, the spirit for the potential of the hero shooter genre remains. It just needs to be realized. and with the release of emerging competitors like Marvel Rivals, I can say with great certainty that the desire for connection is there as well.